Hi, everyone. My name is Mary Shannon, and I am a reference librarian at the Haverford Township Free Library, and this is Reading with Reference. I have a couple of suggestions today from our history collection. This is a recent arrival at the library and is here for you to order today. Labyrinth of Ice, The Triumphant and Tragic Greely Polar Expedition by Buddy Levy. This is a story about Lieutenant A.W. Greely and his crew of 21 scientists and explorers who were bound to try to reach the North Pole in 1881. This is a book on Levy's research into the Greely expedition, and which is really a harrowing adventure in the history of polar exploration. Greely and his men confronted every possible challenge: vicious wolves, sub-zero temperatures, and months of total darkness. As I said about exploring one of the most remote and unrelenting environments on the planet, the good news is by May 1882, they reached the North Pole and then returned to camp to eagerly await the resupply ship scheduled to return at the end of the year. Only nothing came. 250 miles south, a wall of ice prevented any rescue from reaching them. Provisions thinned, and a second winter descended. They were really desperate, and so Greely decided to make a drastic choice. He and his men loaded the remaining provisions and tools onto their 5 small boats and pushed into the treacherous waters. And the story is really about their epic survival and just their, as I said, their harrowing adventure. It's definitely not to be missed. It is a page turner. The next one is kind of an oldie but a goodie, but I loved it when I read it. First Mothers, The Woman Who Shaped the Presidents by Bonnie D'Angelo. D'Angelo is a veteran reporter and writer for Time and captured the daily lives, thoughts, and feelings of remarkable women who played such a large role in developing the characters of the modern presidents. Some of her notable characters include aristocratic Sarah Delano Roosevelt, diehard Democrat Martha Truman, champion athlete Dorothy Bush, and hard-living Virginia Clinton Kelly. Angelo blends these women's stories with the texture of their lives and the colorful details of their times. First Mothers is an in-depth look at the special mother-son relationships that nurtured and helped the last 12 American presidents to the pinnacle of power. And then the last book I wanted to suggest is also a recent release, User-Friendly: How the Hidden Rules of Design Are Changing the Way We Live, Work, and Play by Cliff Kwong and Robert Fabricant. User-Friendly, Cliff Kwong and Robert Fabricant reveal the untold story of a paradigm that quietly rules our modern lives. The assumption that machines should anticipate what we need, spanning over a century of sweeping changes, from women's rights to the Great Depression to World War II to the rise of the digital era. This book unpacks the ways in which the world has been and continues to be remade according to the principles of the once obscure discipline of user experience design. In this essential text, Kwong and Fabricant map the hidden rules of the design world and shed light on how those rules have caused our world to change, an underappreciated but essential history that's pieced together for the first time, combining the expertise and insight of a leading journalist and pioneering designer. User-Friendly provides a definitive, thoughtful, and practical perspective on a topic that has rapidly gone from arcane to the urgent to inescapable. In User-Friendly, Kwong and Fabricant tells the whole story for the first time, and you'll never interact with technology the same way again. So those are my recommendations today for Reading with Reference. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.